Hello everyone, welcome to Automation Community. In this session, we are going to see about counter reset instruction. Before entering into the topic, kindly like and subscribe our YouTube channel for more updates. So in our previous sessions, we have seen about counters and the types. Now we have one more instruction in the counter which is used to reset the counter instruction that we have used in the program. So this instruction is not only to reset the counter but also a timer. So let's see how to use this. Go to details, find instruction, and here you can see timer bar counter, and this is the counter reset instruction, reset timer or counter. So I'll take this instruction and it's asking for the range from where to where you want to reset. That is the requirement for this counter. So what you can do, you can add some counters in your project. Okay, for example, I'll just add some counter in our project, because without using the counter, what is the purpose of resetting it? So I'm using CNT and I'm giving the name as C0, and this is the reset value, the preset value. So I'm giving some 2, click OK. So one counter is added. I'm just giving input to that. It will be switch 1, and let's add one more input for the second counter. So for example, I'm adding 2 counters. All right. So take one more counter here and name that as C1, and I'm giving the range of some 3 or 4. Okay, let it be. We have to type CNT. I have missed out to type the instruction in the previous block. Now I'm giving the counter name as C1 and I'm giving the preset value as 3. All right, done. Connect now. So now we'll add one reset input to this. And connect to the reset input. So we cannot give this as a blank input. So it should be the reset. We have to connect some contact to this. And I'm using the same input for reset to the second counter also. So now connect. So now let's compile it. I'll just show you first. Now I'm using 2 counters in the program, right? So I'll be incrementing the first counter and I will be incrementing the second counter. And what I have to do, I have to use this button to reset this counter and this counter. Suppose instead of this input, if I'm using some other input for this, let's take instead of this, I'm using one more input, which is reset 2. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? I need to reset the counter 0 with this first reset, and counter 1 with the second reset, right? For example, I'll turn on. So if I want to reset, I have to turn on this. So the counter got reset. Okay. The same thing for this also. I have to use separate reset input for all counters. So each counter is having different reset bit, right? So previously I have added the same bit, but we cannot assure that we can use the same reset bit. There may be some conditions, okay? But if you are using the reset instruction of counter, that is like one general reset. What and all range you are giving in the reset counter block, it will reset all the counters. So let's see how to do that. So you can get the reset counter block here. So let's go for the find instruction, go for the timer bar counter, and this is CNR, which is reset timer bar counter. So take that, just give the range. Okay, so what is this range means? So you have to give the timer or counter address. So from where to where you want to reset. So in our project I have used only 2 counters. So what I'm going to do means I'm just giving C0 and up to C1. Suppose if you are using 50 counters in your project means in which range you want to reset. For example, 10 to 20 you want to make it as a reset means you can use that range. So for example, only I am taking this only 2 counters. So I'm just going for OK, right? And for this I supposed to have one input which is a condition to reset. So I'm giving this as a master reset. Master. So this is a master reset. Alright. So give and connect to the block. So once you are connected, it's ready to use. Alright. So just go for compile and we don't have any errors. So just go online. So this is like a master reset of what and all range you have given in the reset counter block. So let's just increase this counter value. Just increase the second counter value also. So I'm not going to use the respective reset bit. Alright. So I'm going to use one master reset bit. So let's do one thing. Let's turn on the counter. It's reached the, set limit. So it has reached and it has not reached. So let it increase one more. Okay. Alright. This is okay. This is also reached. So now without using this reset and reset 2, I'm going to reset these 2 counters using this instruction. So this is the master reset. So if you turn on, both the counters will get reset. Okay. So this is how it will be working. So this is the master reset instruction of counter. So this is like in some emergency cases or you want to reset all the counters you have used in the program. Obviously, we will be following some sequence, right? C0 will be at the first counter. Like that you should follow some sequence. So in which sequence you want to reset means you can give the range here so that it will reset the counter. Right? So just use this and you can take some example and you can practice this instruction. I hope you have understood this concept. I'll meet you in the next session. Before that, kindly like and subscribe our YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you.